Hey everyone, so this is going to be, this will stop shaking, sorry. This is going to be a little bit different kind of video. I have some really big news that I wanted to share with everybody. I'm sorry, I don't know what's wrong with this. I don't know why it's shaking so bad. That happened to me last week. I debated on whether or not to share this, but I, wrote it on Twitter, and some people were interested, and it's like, well, some of you that I've talked to, I feel like, are kind of almost my family, so, I decided to go ahead and make a video about it. If you've watched several of my videos, you've seen a cameo by my boyfriend, Anthony. We've dated for about 2.5 years, and on Thursday, he proposed. There's my ring. I'm still so excited about it. It's only been a couple days. He proposed November 5th, 2009, and it's like the 10th today, so it's only been 5 days. And I'm so excited still. I can't believe it happened. He told me last Tuesday that he had made reservations at this restaurant, and I kind of thought something was up, but he had told me that I was going to be 25 when he proposed, and I have 3 more months till I'm 25, and we had been looking at rings, but we were still shopping around because we wanted to make sure we got the best ring for the best price. So I kind of was like, well, that's weird that he's going to all that trouble, but we had been talking about going to eat this restaurant, so I was like, I didn't think much about it. So I dressed all up in my high heels and everything, and we went downtown, and looking back, I was such a brat, because I had to walk several blocks to this restaurant, and so my feet hurt, and the sidewalk was all broken and everything, and I was like, ugh, I was so mad. And he had told me our reservations were at 7, but as we got closer, he said they were actually at 7:15, and he asked if we would go over by this waterfall fountain thing. It was all lit up in downtown. And I was like, well, I said, I don't want to. I said, can't we just go eat? And he was like, well, I really want to. And so we walked over there, and we sat down on a bench that was over there. And he looked at me, and he said, can we go a little bit closer to the water? And I was like, oh, fine, whatever. And so he stood up, and he was fiddling with his pockets, and I started to walk over there, and he grabbed my hand, and he goes, you know that I love you, right? And my eyes were as big as saucers, because at that moment I realized what was about to happen. And I was like, oh my gosh, no, don't you dare. And he laughed, and he smiled, and he got down on one knee, and he asked me to marry him. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes. And I took the ring, and I put it on myself. And he was like, what are you doing? So he took the ring back, and he put it on me. And he's like, well, we've got to go. Our ride is waiting. And I'm like, what are you talking about? We've got reservations. And he goes, our reservations are until 8. And I turn around, and there's a white horse and carriage waiting to take us on a ride downtown. And then we went out to eat at the restaurant. And I told him, I said, it was absolutely perfect. It was from a movie. His mom laughed and said that he's been watching way too many romantic movies. But I don't think I could have asked for anything better. I'll try to put some pictures at the end of this and show the horse, and I took pictures of the waterfall and the trees and of us in the carriage and stuff like that. But it was absolutely perfect. I couldn't have asked for anything better. We're not going to get married for a while. It's going to be another probably 2 years to make sure that we're financially stable and able to function on our own, because the last thing we want to do is move in with my parents in our basement or something. So that was our big exciting news. That's why I haven't really done many videos or anything. I've just been working and excited and getting on all my fellow employees' nerves. Because I just can't get over it. I just stop and stare at my ring all the time because I just can't believe I'm engaged. My mom cried when she saw the ring on my finger, and my sister's already planned half the wedding, probably more than half. So it's exciting. So for any of you that are newlyweds or anything and have any advice on wedding planning, feel free to write that. I've already bought 2 bridal magazines and started making lists. So that was it for this one. I know this is a really odd video, but I just had to share because I'm so excited. So I hope everyone's doing well, and feel free to still leave comments with makeup if you want tutorials, reviews, and stuff like that. I promise I'll start getting better about it. I was there for a while putting up like 2-3 videos a week, and now I'm like 1 video a week if I'm lucky. I'm such a slacker. But I hope everyone's doing well, and I'll talk to everyone soon. Bye!